Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pill, put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on.
Hello, I made it.
Dude, where's my wallet? The Yellow Brick Road. Arc 3. The Scarecrows' Secret Path. Opening scene. Dragons and the Hollow Tree. The sky trembles. Flames rip through the clouds. Molten arcs slicing above the Yellow Brick Road. Dragons spiral down, their molten eyes locked on the travellers, claws striking sparks from golden bricks. The witch's voice cuts across the thunder, sharp and mocking. "Oh, but did you bring gold?" Dan's stomach flips. Mike stumbles over his own feet.
Dude, what's she talking about?
I have no idea. We did not bring any gold, dude.
The Scarecrow's crooked limbs twist unnaturally as he flings smoke bombs. Black and gold smoke coils upward in ribbons, cloaking their retreat.
Follow me! Keep your heads down!
He yanks them towards a gnarled, massive tree. Bark writhes, roots uncoil like serpents, opening into a spiraling hollow. They tumble in, rolling through glowing, vein-lit wood. Mist curls protectively around them, glowing faintly with golden luminescence.
Dude, this tree's like alive.
Dude, don't trip. I got this.
Probability of survival, moderate. Structural integrity, maximum. Magical shielding, high. And I do mean high.
Inside, the hollow hums with quiet power. Golden veins pulse like a heartbeat. Faint whispers echo, half their own voices, half something else. Scene 2. The Living Secret Path. They emerge into a twilight world, heavy with silence, as though the land itself holds its breath. Vines form archways overhead. Roots twist into corridors. Luminescent mushrooms sway like curious observers.
Oz remembers. Every road, every brick hums with the residue of every choice. The wizard and witch left their scars everywhere.
So we're running into trouble then?
Dude, trouble's literally everywhere.
Probability of hostile detection, moderate. Recommend strict compliance with guidance. However, I can't find a supporting dock. Man, I could really use one right now.
The mushrooms begin to move, subtly, rhythmically. The path bends. Dan steps forward, only to circle back to where he started. Mike scribbles furiously.
Dude, the path's changing. The mushrooms are like plotting against us.
Dude, don't trip. Go with the flow. Go with the flow.
Spatial distortion detected. Corrective logic required.
Sometimes the lesson is patience, but sometimes it's panic.
Ah!
Mist pulses through the forest, wrapping roots into bridges, forming translucent walls when dragons sweep close overhead. Every motion feels deliberate, as if the forest itself is guiding and judging. Scene 3. Dragon's close calls. A fireball ignites the canopy. A dragon dips low, claws raking sparks from the soil.
Fuck, dude, that was too close.
You're telling me that it almost burned my leg off.
Stay low. Shadows will hide you.
Environmental hazard critical. Immediate adaptation required.
Branches whip like warning fingers. Roots lash like ropes. Mushrooms flash gold, marking a safe route. When a vine reaches for Mike's notebook, he yelps and flails.
Don't touch the notebook.
Maybe it wants to write its own story.
The Scarecrow chuckles, casting a long shadow that severs the vine. Mist ripples around them like a heartbeat, alive, protective, aware. Scene 4. The Mushroom Maze. Dan stumbles into a glowing cluster and vanishes from sight, reappearing seconds later, dizzy and disoriented. Every turn loops differently. Every echo repeats with a half-second delay.
Dude, this is like a hall of mirrors, only made with mushrooms.
Dude, that's dope.
Temporal loop confirmed. Forming corrective vector.
Loops teach lessons if you survive them.
Mushrooms stretch upward, forming an organic ceiling. Others bend close, whispering their fears. Quiet words in languages long dead. The path itself breathes. Scene 5. Secrets of Oz. They stumble into a clearing bathed in soft gold. The Scarecrow halts, shadows stretching around him like wings.
Oz is awake. Roads remember. Bricks hum. The wizard and witch are not as separate as they pretend.
Everything's like watching us, bro.
Fuck. That's comforting.
Entity tension rising. Suggest minimal motion.
The Scarecrow raises one hand. Shadows spill outward, forming bridges and barriers. The mushrooms bow aside, glowing faintly in reverence.
Follow. Curiosity rewards the brave, but it devours the foolish.
Scene 6. Hazards and whispers. The air thickens. Thorned vines reach for them. Flowers whisper their names, familiar but wrong. Tiny creatures crawl through roots and petals, watching.
Dude, why the fuck do the flowers know my name?
Some say the truth shall set you free, but it's the truth that entraps me.
Some truths save you, others ruin you.
Magical interference confirmed. Proceed cautiously.
The forest laughs softly, as though amused by their panic. Scene 7, comedic chaos. Dan trips again. Mike narrates everything into his notebook. Brokowski tries to reason with the impossible. The Scarecrow simply grins.
Ah, shit. Why do you think the mushrooms care about us?
Dude, care? They're totally judging us.
Anthropomorphic interpretation, plausible.
Lessons come wrapped in comedy, sometimes chaos.
Swirls, shadows shift. The forest toys with them, a sentient labyrinth, testing its guests. Scene 8, the final push to the wizard. At last, the trail rises. Light seeps through the tangled branches. The hum grows louder, melodic, electric, alive. The Scarecrow moves faster now, urgency replacing mischief.
Dude, this place is like humming and breathing.
I think my legs quit 10 minutes ago.
Sentient architecture detected. Caution advised.
Almost there. The witch still hunts.
They emerge into a clearing. The wizard's palace towers before them, a living citadel of golden glass pulsing faintly like a massive heart. Windows, shaped like eyes, flicker open, reflecting every motion.
Dude, it's alive.
I hope he's nicer than his house.
In Oz, answers are never simple.
You were present when you got lost. Remind the rest why we lost. We map God and laughter, not coordinates. Still broke, still curious, tangled in the chords. Quantum hums the anthem of our fractured states. Neither found nor forgotten, just suspended in the haze. Ain't they for joust, Sertigrich pixel in the haze. Static piece to jazz riff, pixels rearranged. Death leans over chessboards, calling out the game. Checkmate's just a story, you've been living it for days. Midnight.